And finally, let's go up to the coast for a little sea air. During the summer, the Fischland Darß Peninsula on the Baltic is popular with tourists who like to relax on the beach. Winter, on the other hand, belongs to another kind of nature lover.
Here, where the sea meets the woods, eroding the ground and uprooting trees, unhindered by human interference, one of Europe's most pristine forests has developed. The Darß Forest. 50 square kilometers of untouched nature right on the Baltic Sea coast. Angelika Schröder has been a park ranger here for more than 20 years. First, she shows her visitors the age-old beech trees.
These here are about 200 years old, but in the old center of the Darß forest we have beeches that are even 300 years old.
Can I see that from the outside, or do I have to cut down the tree and count the rings?
You can estimate it by taking a tape measure, measuring at chest height and dividing what you read by 2.5. Then you have the approximate age of the beech.
There's still plenty of life left in these gnarled trees.
Look at these holes here. Beetles bore them and lay their eggs between the bark and the heartwood. Then the larvae eat their way along. And afterwards it looks like this.
In the winter, it's very quiet here, and the air is especially clear because the water is so near. Angelika Schröder hikes through the forest for about 2 hours with her guests. There are some fascinating surprises along the way.
The pine and the beech here have learned to love each other. We think two seeds lying next to each other both grew and intertwined over time. The pine can still move easily. And I think that later, when one of them dies, they'll both fall together.
There are all sorts of subjects for amateur photographers. Here, a winged wood sculptor has been at work.
Here in the Darß forest we have the black woodpecker, the largest species. Then there's the great spotted woodpecker, the middle spotted woodpecker, and the green woodpecker has also been seen. Here we can see clearly this was a black woodpecker looking for food.
What shows that it was a black woodpecker?
The large oval holes.
Just a few steps farther, they reach their destination, the West Beach. Surprises await the park ranger here every day because the sea is constantly changing the landscape.
That wraps up this week's tour around Germany. I hope you enjoyed our travels. And don't forget, you can always watch this or any other program as video on demand on our website. That's dw.de/Discover Germany. See you again next week. Auf Wiedersehen.